So parents, today we're going to work on the appreciation form. This is the first form that we teach in the junior curriculum, and we also start to incorporate that in at the white belt level with just the basic horse stance, and we start getting into the X blocks, okay? And we continue on, so by the time that they're finishing their yellow belt, they'll know the whole appreciation form. So that way, once they're ready to move to the junior program, they'll already know this form. Okay, so we're going to break this form down. What this does, it starts teaching their basic fundamentals of all the different blocks that we use in most of our forms. Okay, and it also teaches them to incorporate the concept of focus as they're doing a form. And we remind them the importance of the respect. So, yes sir, yes ma'am is a very important thing for two reasons. Number one, if I'm asking a question for a student, I know they're listening if they're coming back with yes sir, because especially in the 4 to 6 year old, they tend to daydream, and this is the way that we keep them focused. And I think obviously you have your children here, you know the importance of respect. I think that's one thing that's lacking in our country today, so we're bringing back the essence of respect. And where can you learn that better than a martial arts school? So I'm going to have Sherry Ann demonstrate.
Sir.
Okay. The first thing remember is we have to have a good solid horse stance. That's why we went over the horse stance lesson with you. Okay, so she's going to attention stance, ready stance. She's going to drop down to a horse stance. Horse stance. I'm going to demonstrate this full speed. Now ready? 1,
1 sir.
2,
2 sir.
3,
3 sir.
4,
4 sir.
5,
5 sir.
6,
6 sir.
7,
7 sir.
8,
8 sir.
9,
9 sir.
10,
10 sir.
11,
11 sir.
12.
Thank you sir.
Attention. And bow. Okay, very good. So the first thing we're going to go back is into her horse stance. Okay, so in the horse stance, we're going to work on the X block. Okay, using the X block. So she's going to put her hands down across, Xing. Okay, we call it an X. So she has her left over right, and then she's going to pull her hands back to go to the high X block, and she crosses again. Okay, so let's do that again. So low X block, pull them back, and then we take it to the high X block. Okay. The next thing we work into the downward blocks that are positioned for number 3. She's going to bring it up to her shoulder to prepare them. 4, she's going to strike down. So once again, up to the right shoulder, and she blocks on number 4. Number 5, she's going to bring the other hand to the opposite shoulder, and then she's going to pull down on 6. And notice she pulls her hand back. Okay, so now we work to the outside block. On 7, okay, she brings it to the outside block. And then 8, she goes to the other side. Okay, so let's go back to the outside block again. 7, she's turning it outward. Noticing that her knuckles are facing her on this block. This is bent at a 45-degree angle. Ready? And next one. Good. Okay, what number are we on now? 9, sir. Okay, all right. And then on 10, she's doing an inward block. So it comes in this way, inside block. This time her knuckles are away from her. She's blocking with the inside block. And then 12, we go to the other side. 10. And then 11, we come overhead for the number 11 block, high block, and number 12 to the other side. Okay, so we're going to take that from a side view here. Okay, ready, attention, ready stance, horse stance. Okay, now she's going to do her X blocks. 1, low, pulls it back. 2, she does a high one. Okay, 3, she's setting up for her low block. 4, downward low block. 5, she brings it to the opposite shoulder. 6, the down block. 7, now she's coming to an outside block. Okay, 8 to the opposite side, other side of the body. Then 9, she's doing an inward block. And then 10, an inward block. 11, she's doing a high block to the left. And 12, high block. Then she goes back to attention stance. And bow. Okay, so we're going to have our class do it with us now. You guys ready?
Yes sir.
All right, ready, hands out. Appreciation form, attention. Ready stance. Horse stance.
Yeah.
Ready? Eyes straight ahead. 1.
What's up?
2.
2 sir.
3.
3 sir.
4.
4 sir.
5.
5 sir.
6.
6 sir.
7.
7 sir. 7 sir.
8.
8 sir.
9.
9 sir.
10.
10 sir.
Oh, okay. Let's try it again. I think we got kind of off on our count, right? Let's try it again. Ready? Hands out. Ready? Attention. Ready? Stance. Horse stance.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? 1.
1 sir.
2.
2 sir.
3.
3 sir.
4.
4 sir.
5.
5 sir.
6.
6 sir.
7.
7 sir.
8.
8 sir.
9.
9 sir.
Insert. 10.
10 sir.
11.
11 sir.
And 12.
Thank you sir.
All right, very good, guys. Ready, attention? And bow. Okay, so that's the appreciation form in its entirety. If you're watching this video, just start with small parts. Obviously, if you have a white belt that's just learning it, teach them how to to work back down into their horse stance, okay? And then just work on the low and the high. Once that they can do this low and the high, and not sloppy like this, but really define blocks, then start working on that low block, okay? And then the other low block like that. So you can start breaking it down with them, all right? Okay, so work on the appreciation form. Again, this is an important form to get them into the junior class and to get them in through their first yellow in the little ninja class.